family tree with my parents, Pat and Ralph Percifield. We're sitting at their home in Gillette today, and I'm going to ask some questions, and they're going to tell me what they can remember. Okay, what were some fads in your time?
Bobby socks. Grape-At pop.
Grape-At pop?
Grape-At pop.
What's grape-At?
Grape pop.
Just grape pop
Just in just a little bottle like this.
in a little bottle?
In just a little bottle, and it was called Grape-At.
Okay.
I don't know. What did you do in Gillette?
Nothing.
You what?
Nothing? You didn't have any fads in Gillette?
A lot of things we could probably think of.
Yeah. Okay, the next question, how did you meet?
A friend introduced us.
Dance.
Yeah.
Where was it at? Where
In Rangeley.
In Rangeley? Okay. Who was the friend?
Oh, God.
Friend of yours or friend of mom's or?
I don't remember.
Can't remember what his name is now. I can see him, but I can't remember what his name is.
I don't know, isn't it?
No, it was. Could have been.
It was at a dance?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you guys go to a lot of dances? Did you? Okay. Where did you get married at?
Gillette, Wyoming.
Okay. What was
Christian church.
at the Christian church? Who was in the wedding then? Just you guys or?
Oh, Mom, Bill,
Bill and Annie and
Annie,
Donnie
Frank.
Gale.
Frank, Spartan.
No, Frank wasn't there. He stayed home babysitting
Oh,
with Terry Allen.
So it was
And-
Uncle Bill and Annie and
Mom and
Grandma?
Donnie Gale. Donnie Gale's the only one who had a car.
Oh.
And then all the elders of the church, they were having a meeting because we decided to get married
They
that
were all
night
witnesses.
instead of, so we decided to get married that night instead of waiting till the next night.
Where was the first Christian church at that time?
Up there where the Eagles is now.
Okay, that it was still out.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Did anything unusual happen at your wedding?
Unless you count all the band people there.
All the elders being there? Yeah, that would have been unusual.
Well, and I did dishes and threw out the dishwater, and it came back on my dress and shrunk my dress.
Are you kidding?
I had to borrow one of Anna Rose's, and of course, you know how little and short she is.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, did you wear a suit?
Yeah,
You did?
I did.
Gosh. A necktie and everything?
For not too long.
What, you just rushed him right home? And, anything else about your wedding you want to tell about? Did you have a honeymoon?
Yeah.
We couldn't even afford to get married. We borrowed money from Mom to get married on, let alone have a honeymoon.
Kind of like mine and Tudor's.
Yeah. Nope, we didn't have a honeymoon. Daddy went to Milwaukee with
Jack
Jocelyn, and I stayed home and worked at the Red Owl store.
Where was the Red Owl store? I've never heard of that one.
Down where Litman's used to be.
Oh, is that right?
Used to be Red Owl store.
Yeah, I'll be dang. Okay, what radio programs did you listen to?
Intersection.
Yeah, something.
What was Inner Sanctum about?
It was just a mystery show.
Oh,
Grand Ole Opry.
but Inner Sanctum was apparently your favorite.
Yeah.
You didn't listen to like The Shadow or something?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen to them, and then of course they had like all the serials that's on TV now. You know, but then we had those every day on TV. Amos and Andy, and I can't even remember some of the radio shows. And you know, we listened to them every day, just like,
Henry what?
huh?
Henry what?
Henry, Aldrich.
Yeah.
Henry Aldrich. That's what his mom used to
Was it
holler.
a comedy type thing or something?
Oh, it was just like,
He was a young kid as well.
yeah,
Oh.
just like that one show that's on TV there with Fonzie and them, you know.
Oh, yeah,
just a show
Happy
like,
Days, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
show like that.
So when did you get TV?
Oh, 1950, first TV we ever had.
He did
Yeah.
56 or 57.
Julie was baby.
56, 57.
Julie was baby.
57. It was black and white. I
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
What kind of music did you like to listen to?
Country Western.
Country western.
Even back then?
Oh yeah. Platters.
I knew you liked the Platters. Still do.
Yeah. Frankie Lane.
What was your favorite song?
My Happiness. And, we got one song we used to like dance to. Not Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust.
Stardust.
Who was your favorite singer?
Merle Haggard.
Not back then, he wasn't. No, Merle Haggard.
Marty
Robbins.
Roberts.
Marty Robbins. He was singing back then already.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. So, who was your favorite singer?
I never paid much attention to the singers.
Oh, but you like the Platters for a group?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, now each of you have to answer this. What is something naughty that you did, and what was the punishment?
Well, I ran away one time. We went to the carnival, and when I got home, my dad spanked me. Embarrassed me to death.
Why, how old were you?
I was about 13 years old.
You just wanted to go to the carnival, or
Yeah.
there was a bunch of kids meeting there, or what?
Yeah, well, I went with a bunch of kids, and I wasn't supposed to. When I got home, he swatted me 3 times at the end of his belt.
Hmm. What was something naughty you did?
lit
Do we
fire.
want to hear this?
We lit some dynamite in the barn. I got a beating.
I would imagine. What did you get the time that you chunked the rocks at Uncle George in the outhouse?
That was his grandpa.
Oh, it was Grandpa.
Yeah, it was
And what was your grandpa's name?
Nick Bates.
Nick Bates. Okay. Because I had never heard, past Grandma and Grandpa. I didn't know what your Grandma and Grandpa's name was. So what was your grandma's name? Oh, you don't know? Was she alive then? Oh, you'd never seen her?
Never seen either Dad's.
You never seen
Mom or
his
dad.
dad's mom or dad either.
But do you know what their names were? You don't know.
Well, your grandma's name was Rose, wasn't it?
One of them was, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who's who.
Which one was
Oh, I
which?
think. Yeah, I couldn't tell you either.
Yeah. And your grandma and grandpa was
Amos and,
Amos and
and
Pearl.
Pearl Bassett and Lily and Harry Clark.
Okay. So I didn't know on grandma's side what was. You didn't get grounded for the dynamite or the carnival. You just got a spanking.
You
That was the
you
end of
didn't
it.
get grounded. You got a hell of a beating.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't have such thing as grounded.
Well, we didn't either when I was a kid.
Yeah. You didn't get grounded and time out for everything you did something.
Yeah.
You got a spanking, and then
It
you
was
knew
over.
you
Then
didn't
you
knew you
listened
didn't
next
dare
time.
ask go anyplace.
Yeah.
Listen the next time.
Yeah. So, Dad, where did you go to school?
Here, for that.
And what was the school like then?
I don't know, just school.
You didn't have computers, did you?
Oh, no. We done everything with the pencil.
You did everything with a pencil?
Yeah.
How did you get to school?
Walked.
Okay. Is that when you lived right over the, where did you live? Right here?
Here on Flat.
Down on the flat? Down here?
Down here on
Down
Brooks.
there on,
By Brooks.
Oh, by Brooks?
yeah.
And where was the school at then?
We went from up there to high school, to Twin Springs.
Up to Twin Springs? Okay, because Central wasn't there even
Oh,
then?
it was there, but we didn't go there.
Oh. Okay.
We went there for a while.
Well, didn't
Oh.
Annie teach you sometime?
That was our middle phone.
What grade were you in then?
Yes.
And then you went to high school in here? You graduated high school at Gillette?
The first week high school and quit.
To do what?
To quit.
Nothing.
Just to hang out? Oh. So, Mom, where did you go to school?
Well, I went to school in Oklahoma and Kansas, Colorado.
Can you remember anything about what school was like then?
I don't know what school's like now. I mean, the school is entirely different now.
Yeah.
But there was no computers.
There was no computers and there was no,
It was country school. You had 5
Yeah.
or 6 kids in school,
Yeah.
and that was it.
and
Yeah.
the teachers were there to teach you. They weren't there to whine because they didn't get enough money. They weren't there to whine because the kids wouldn't listen to them. You know,
Hey, you wouldn't listen to them because they'd knock you down.
yeah, that's for sure. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. They could do that then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure they
oh, well,
can do
yeah.
that.
You know,
yeah.
we can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Touch the students. How did you get to school most of the time?
Walked
Okay.
a mile and
I told the kids, I said, we don't want any of these stories. I had to walk 10 miles through the snow. You know.
And we had to wear-
walk from over here, from here, up to the Twin Springs now. How far do you suppose that is?
Well, I had to too.
How
Yeah.
far do you suppose that
It
is?
was a long ways.
yeah.
About 2 miles.
Yeah.
You used to make me do it.
Oh, yeah.
First school I ever went to, I was in Primer. We didn't have kindergarten. Primer. Yeah. Wintertime, you had to wear the old long handles and the old brown socks.
Well, did you always have to wear a dress to school? You know, like nowadays you can wear
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
you wanted to
Yeah,
school.
they all wore
Did they
dresses.
have a dress
Oh,
code?
yeah.
I mean, girls
No, there was no dress
There
code,
wasn't no
but
dress code, but all girls wore dresses.
Wore
girls wore
dresses.
dresses. And we wore the long brown socks and stuff to keep our
Keep
legs
warm.
warm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you didn't wear, I can't even remember the first pair of pants. Well, I think the first pair of pants I ever had was whenever I was in the 8th grade there in Rangeley. It's the first time I ever, very seldom ever wore shorts.
Yeah. That's, you know, that would be
Mhm,
strange to the
mhm.
kids because
Yeah.
that's all they wear anymore. So. What was travel like back then? You know, like the roads and stuff, or, you know, did you go
Well,
along? What was,
it was mostly paved, but it was narrow.
Narrow roads.
Potholes all over it. There wasn't nothing fixed.
Yeah.
The rest of the road was all roads from here to Recluse, and all that was dirt, mud.
oh, like the highway out here?
Well, the
I
highway.
mean, they had that old highway because it went to Sheridan,
Yeah,
right?
but then you turned off and it was all mud.
So what kind of transportation did you have? What did you drive whenever you,
Model A.
a Model A? You get good gas mileage? Oh, did they?
And you didn't have to have a mechanic because anybody could work on them.
Yeah. How fast did it go?
Lord, I don't know.
30, 40 mile an hour. Pretty good speed.
Yeah.
I didn't drive then, so I don't know.
So when did you learn how to drive?
After Daddy and I was married, we used baby.
That's what you want to do.
That's what I figured, yeah. What were some popular phrases of your time?
Oh, God.
Can you think of any popular phrases? You know, like everybody says, you know, dude, radical nowadays. Did you have anything that you guys said?
I can't remember any of them. It was.
We probably did, but I can't remember. You know, because we didn't have, I mean, we just talked. We didn't really, you know, I'm sure that there was,
There probably was.
you know, a lot of it, but, you know, just like when you go to country schools and stuff, a lot of this stuff, because, you know, we didn't get to town every day like kids do out in the country now. I mean, you went to town once a week to the picture show, and that was it. I mean, you know, you didn't.
Wasn't like it was, so you probably weren't around to hear a lot of the popular phrases. Okay. What kind of games did you play when you were kids?
Oh, kick the can and
What is that, would be in the snow or your geese?
oh yeah,
Fox and geese?
Fox and
Yeah.
geese? Hide and seek?
Come pull away.
Annie over?
Yeah. Cowboys and Indians. every
fun.
Saturday after you seen the serial on
Yeah.
in the movie on picture
She
show.
was.
That's-
Roy Rogers.
Roy Rogers
Couple
or
hours after.
Tarzan or Flash
Well,
Gordon, whoever was on
Well, for us boys to be them girls,
yeah.
jungle girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
What kind of pet did you have? Did you have a pet when you were a kid?
And a dog.
Yeah,
You had a dog?
Yeah,
What was
we-
his name?
Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
That's 70 years
Dog?
ago.
Uh,
I had one named Ranger. One named Bruce.
Was he like a special kind of dog that you always got, or just
Well, that Ranger, he was a half police dog. Bruce, I don't know what that was. I can't remember this.
I can't even remember, but like one dog, rat terrier. I think his name was Trixie or Tipsy or something like that. And then I had a dog named Sunset Carson because he was my
Cowboy.
my favorite cowboy.
favorite cowboy? Sunset Carson?
Oh yes. And we saw him here on TV here a while back, you know, and I thought.
Did you swoon?
I told Daddy, I said, I don't see it. Of course,
That's what I think anymore when I look at Buck Owens. What do you mean I swooned? Yeah. What did you want to be when you grew up?
Well, I guess married because I never had time to think of anything I want to be. I've been married all my life.
Why did you want to be that? That's the next question.
Wasn't nothing else to do.
Did you ever get to do what you wanted?
I guess that must have been what we wanted to do.
Was to be married.
I guess.
Yes.
Did you ever have any interesting jobs
No.
that you thought were interesting? What about when you did the camel drive? Wasn't that a job?
That was a job, but it wasn't
Or
interesting.
it wasn't interesting?
All our kids
Okay.
work in the cafe.
Did you meet any strange people when you were doing that?
Well, yes.
Anybody stand out?
Oh.
Me.
No, you were at the dance.
Yeah, I remember this one guy came in one time, 2 o'clock in the morning, because I worked at this bar and cafe as a freshman in high school. Came in drunk and he ordered a glass of raw eggs. And then he ended up tipping them over. And he was a great big old construction guy, worked on construction. And he cleaned it up too. I told him I would have got it cleaned up. And he cleaned it up. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you meet a lot of different people. Probably have a lot of stories we could even think of.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's stuff to think of.
Is there any interesting ones that happened on your cattle drive? Any funny stories or something? How about when you drive a truck?
Wasn't nothing funny about that either.
Well, it wasn't funny when you lost your contact lens when you was driving.
Probably looked funny how I was out there with the flashlight.
Oh. Okay, can you tell me what a typical day would have been like when you were young?
Well, you'd have got up in the morning, you'd have ate your breakfast, you'd have went outside, and you'd have played all the time till dinner. Then you come in and eat dinner and right back outside and play till dark. You didn't stay in the house, you didn't come in the house or nothing.
You know, whenever
Yeah.
we was too young to work.
Same way, whenever
Yeah.
you was out sleigh riding or something all the time.
Yeah, if you had any chores to do, well, you hurried up and got them done. So
went
you
right
could,
back to play.
Did you have chores to do
Oh, yeah.
every day?
Coal hauling, wood getting.
we didn't, you know, except just like doing dishes and, you know, stuff like that. But
So
We had to
basically,
carry water.
Yeah.
You didn't have no indoor plumbing. You had to carry all the drinking water.
When did you get electricity? Can you remember the first time you ever got electricity?
I remember getting it, but I can't remember when it was.
Was it exciting?
No, it wasn't. I remember what first refrigerator we got. Made ice cubes. All the kids around come over and we had ice cubes.
oh yeah, 'cause those old ice boxes we used to have, and you'd buy ice from the iceman, you know.
Yeah.
That was the stinkinest things I think there ever was in this world, was those ice boxes.
So what was something like that, like electricity or something that you remember most of?
Well, because the first I remember is when we moved from Oklahoma to Kansas and we lived out in the country, and that's all we had was the kerosene lamps, you know, then. But then after that, I guess we always had electricity. I don't remember to ever use lamps, you know, after that or anything.
Yeah. So you didn't think it was really neat the first time you seen an electric light?
No.
Well, I guess it did.
Okay, well, that's the end of it.
Good.
Anything you want to say for your grandkids?
Don't do as we did, do as we say.
Words of wisdom from Grandpa, what do you want to say?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay, thanks.